Hello fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is our review of The Guilty, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Riley Keough, and Peter Sarsgaard. Here we'll give you our spoiler-free rundown, our overall thoughts, and final rating of the film. Let's get started. The Guilty follows a story of a demoted police officer who is working as a 911 operator while on his administrative leave. During his latest shift, he receives an emergency phone call from a kidnapped woman, making him become conflicted on both the current situation and those haunting his past. Based on a Danish film of the same name, this film follows the single location formula of building tension around characters and dialogue rather than visuals and breaks the cardinal rule of show don't tell. This stylistic choice has worked for many single location dramas, ranging from full casts to solo characters, but it requires a lot of things to work well when put together. The first of these is the location, and The Guilty has that covered. The desk of a 911 operator is destined to be a place of rising tension, drama, and action, even if it is only references to action rather than outright showing it. This is a location used in other films and TV shows in a similar fashion, making it a no-brainer of a decision to place a crime-adjacent story here. The second of these is the strength of the protagonist and the performance. Jake Gyllenhaal is a phenomenal actor, and he proves that once again here by basically performing solo through the majority of this film. He commands the scenes with ease and helps to keep the tension flowing as the story progresses. However, not even his performance could help the final of these three main aspects. The third of these is the story and the writing. Unfortunately, this is where The Guilty falters, and in a big way. The narrative is blindly naive to the current events of the world, setting itself up for failure by diving headfirst into overly used tropes and cliches rather than trying to be a provocative and changed perspective on the cop genre. Women as crazy or unfit mothers, the disregard for true mental health help, and power-hungry cops protected by the system are just a few of these themes that just don't work. This is further seen through the underdeveloped choices for Gyllenhaal's protagonist, who plays out a character that is the opposite of what is needed right now. The Guilty is a tense but dense cop drama that wants to be progressive and yet ends up being problematic. The premise is sound and the acting is there, but it is within the writing itself where the film falters, from its questionable narrative choices and extremely obtuse tropes, backing itself into a dark room with no lifeline to call for help. This film is guilty of two things: lack of accountability and not living up to the original. So I'm going to give The Guilty a 4. Thanks everyone for watching our review of The Guilty. If you've seen it, what did you think of the film? Did you enjoy the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips, and thanks for watching.